15th of March is here.
It has, Caesar, but it has not left.
Caesar! Caesar! Read this document, please!
When you have time, Trebonius would like you to look over this humble request.
Look, Popilius is walking towards Caesar. Watch out for him.
Casca, hurry up! There's a great chance that we might get caught, and we should be extremely worried right now.
Cassius, stay in your right mind. Both of them are smiling right now, which shows that our plan has not been blown yet.
Brutus, look. Trebonius is dragging Mark Antony out of a small area, and this shows that he knows our cue.
Where is Vitalis Cinder? He's supposed to be here now.
Quick, walk to Caesar and try to make him doubt his petition. Look, people are talking to him right now.
The first person to raise your hand is you, Casca.
Is everyone ready? What issue do we need to be talk about first? Simper, I cannot let this behavior continue. Getting on one knee and giving humble gesture might make a normal man happy and excited. But in return, you are wrong if you believe that you can take me away from knowing what is right. It's as your method only work on fools. This childish behavior makes the Roman law as a child created. Your brother was kicked out and banned from Rome, was legal support. And if you try to kiss up to me in order for your brother to come back to Rome again, I'll kick you out of the way as a dog was in my path. Just know that my actions are morally right, and I will not allow your brother back without any good explanation.
Is there nothing I can do to convince Caesar to unban my brother from this great city?
Caesar, I'm not trying to act submissive to you by kissing your hand.
Brutus,
but you should let Publius Cimber come back here.
Brutus, even you believe in this?
Excuse him. I'm begging you to unban Publius Cimber. Here, I get on my knees to ask you to let him come back to the city.
If I was an ordinary man, or can beg others to not think a certain way, begging would be persuaded to me to do something as well. But I'm a man who stands his ground and believes in his ability. He's immovable.
Oh my goodness! Great Caesar!
Stop this right now. We attempt to carry him out on this off his feet.
Almighty Caesar!
Stop this immediately. Even I dislike Brutus acting off Larry, who's on his knee begging.
The actions of my hands will show you my thoughts.
Oh, Brutus, even you betrayed me. Oh, Caesar now die.
Freedom! Tyranny is now eliminated from Rome. Let's go all over the city to announce this news.
Some people should yell out liberty, freedom, and democracy at the various squares in Rome.
Do not run away from us or fear us. Stand in one spot, please, and stop creating chaos. Caesar is the only one who should be killed due to his ambition when he becomes the ruler of this country.
Brutus, walk to the public stage.
Cassius, go to the platform as well.
Where did Publius go?
He's right here, but he's still in shock by the mass chaos.
Stop talking about being close together. Publius, be happy as we won't hurt you or any other Roman. Go inform them this.
Publius, get away from us, as there might be people that will try to charge at us and hurt you.
Go on and let us be the only one who suffered from our deeds, as we were the murderers.
Antony went to his house, feeling shocked, while a man's wife and kids are looking, crying, and running wildly if the war is gonna end.
We will see what our future will be, as we only know that at some point in our lives we will die, but we try to live as long as possible. Good friends who have done him a favor by allowing him not to worry for the next 20 years in having to die. Where in this case, death benefited Caesar. Romans knew that let's smear our sword with Caesar's blood while waving them around high in the sky with our bloody hands as we run through the streets and plazas screaming peace, freedom, and liberty. How many times will blood flow out of Caesar in show, although he is worth a mere speck of dust now, lie at the feet of Pompey's statue.
Well, should we move on now?
My master told me to be low to the ground and kneel like this. Brutus, pass this on to you. Brutus is royal, smart, courageous, and trustworthy, while Caesar is powerful, brave, caring, and noble. Tell him that I adore Brutus and respect him. Where I was scared of Caesar, cared for him, and honored him. Tell him that I will love him more than Caesar, and will follow him if he promises not to hurt me and tell me a good reason as to why he killed great Caesar, where I will follow him in the future and be loyal. This was what Antony told me to tell you, Brutus.
Your master is very bright and a great Roman who should be highly respected. I've always thought highly about him, so please tell him if he chooses to meet me. I'll explain my reasons for Caesar's death, where he will not be harmed.
Okay, I'll go tell him right now. Oh, Caesar, the most powerful man that I knew of. Caesar, why has all of your greatest accomplishments, winnings, good deeds, and conquests been thrown down the drain? Gentlemen, I do not know what your next plan is. Who may be on your killing list, or who may believe is corrupted. But if I am on your list, kill me now. With your swords covered from the fresh blood of a great leader. I am ready to die right now, as I've ever been. Even if I live for another 1,000 years, so please, if you want me dead, exterminate me at this instance. It would be honorable for me to die with Caesar, where I would rather be killed by the hands of new masters of Rome that is still covered with noble blood than any other methods of death. I do not doubt your intelligence, but now I want to shake each of your hands covered in blood. Then Caius Cassius, Decius Brutus, and lastly I would like to shake your hand, Trebonius. Oh Caesar, I truly love you, and your soul is here and above us right now. You must feel really sad. More sad than you dying and seeing me befriending your enemies right in front of your dead body. Shaking their murderous hands. If I had the same amount of eyes as your wounds, tears would come out of them at the same speed as your blood being drained from your body. Please, Caesar, don't be mad at me for making peace with your hunters, where you are the deer and the world is the forest. Here you lie, your blood staining the ground, killed by these princesses. Excuse me, Cassius, as even the enemies of Caesar would have thought the same thing. I am Caesar's friend. That is no more than a general assessment.
I don't mind you caring and still missing Caesar. But will you be loyal and on our side, or should we not include you in our plan?
Of course, Antony, we would be monsters if we had no reasons for killing Caesar. And when we tell you these reasons, you will be satisfied with Caesar's death.
This is my only wish. But one more thing. As a true friend to Caesar, I would like to transport Caesar's corpse to the marketplace and give the people of Rome a final speech in honor of Caesar on the podium.
Of course, Mark Antony.
Brutus, I would like to talk to you for a second. You are wrong in following Antony to do this, as his words can stir up the crowd of people against us. Do not let him present the speech at Caesar's funeral.
If it's okay with you, I can speak on the platform first and persuade the people and tell them the reasons why as to why we killed Caesar. Then I'll announce Antony to the podium, where he is only talking through our permission.
I don't agree with this plan, and I feel that his speech might create chaos.
Alright, Mark Antony, you may take Julius' corpse and explain Caesar's good traits to the people. But do not write a funeral speech that would go against us. Say it was us who gave you permission to make the speech. Where after I'm done talking at Caesar's funeral, it will be your turn to present your speech, Antony. Alright, Mark Antony, you may take Caesar's corpse and explain Caesar's good traits to the people at his funeral. But do not write a funeral speech that would go against us, where you are speaking to the people through our permission. Where's our explanations? We want the reasons for Caesar's death.
Because of Brutus, I owe all of you guys. I see your hearts swollen with grief, and your eyes beginning to cry, while I too feel my own eyes watering up with grief as I look at your sadness. All of you guys, just please hear me out and listen to me. I'm here today to give Caesar a proper burial, not to honor him. Bad people have their actions remembered by the world after they die. But people who are good have their achievements and actions go with them when they are buried. But people who are good have their achievements and actions go with them when they are buried, just like Caesar. Great Brutus stated that Caesar was a person who always wanted more, but Brutus had mistaken, and which wrongly led to Caesar dying for something that he did not do. Here with the permissions of Caesar's killers, whom are honorable people, I am able to present my speech today. I thank them for this, and Caesar was like my brother, who was always loyal to me. However, Brutus, an honorable person, describes Caesar as being ambitious. Thanks to Caesar, Rome is rich due to the captives who have taken for ransoms. An ambitious person would not do such an act. For example, when the commoners of Rome cries, Caesar always wept and felt their pain. Contrasting an ambitious person. However, Brutus, an honorable man, did say Caesar is a person who always wanted to benefit himself. But how can that be when he refused the king's crown on the day of the Lupercal feast 3 times?
If you guys really think about this, you'll see that Caesar died because of a great misunderstanding.
Who knows if someone more terrible than him take his position?
You guys, Caesar was not ambitious, as he refused the crown 3 times, as stated by Antony.
You're absolutely correct. Now someone needs to get beat.
Poor guy. Antony's eyes look so red from the tears running down his face.
Anthony is the noblest man I know in Rome.